Hello, 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 YouTube. How you guys doing? I hope fine. Let me clear this camera on. I'm sorry about that. That's better. Anyway, um, I promised that I would come on today doing YouTube live, and I promised a lot of people that I would come on because I have been absent a lot lately. Uh, for people who, hey, Lachelle Love, for people who hadn't seen me in a while, my name is S. Walker. I had gastric sleeve surgery in April 28th of 2016. At the time, I was about 345 pounds. Today, I am 229. Um, and it's been an up and down scale. At my lowest, I got down to 186 pounds. Um, I started out in the size 26 pants. Now I and a extra large, actually a 2X shirt, I think. And now I'm in the size 14 pants, and I have. Thank you, Lachelle. And I have. I'm in a medium shirt. Um, I was on last night. I posted a vlog, and I thought about it. I saw one of my very, very, very good YouTuber friends um, comment and say that she missed me and where I had been, and her name was the Conscious Cougar. And I was like, who is that? I don't know who that is. And I looked, and it was like one of my best followers. And I'm gonna just let y'all look up and see who she is. But her vlog is hilarious. Hey, Cecilia. Her vlog is hilarious, and she is too funny. But I miss y'all too. Like, I've been so busy, and I had told everybody that I was going to get back on the kick of getting back on my diet regimen. I actually just got off of work from my hair salon, and it is about 10:15 Central Standard Time. So I apologize for being on late for those of you who are in the East. Um, I um, wanted to start this vlog out because last night another one of my YouTubers asked me to do a video on hair loss and alopecia. So I said, yeah, look, y'all, I got color all on my arm. I gotta get in the shower. I said, let me do my vlog first because if I don't, I won't. Shoot, y'all. Oh, let me share this with y'all too. Chick-fil-A. Now let me tell y'all. I was telling y'all about this last night. It's the bomb from Chick-fil-A. High in protein, Greek yogurt. It comes with strawberries and blueberries and a granola pack. If you have not tried Chick-fil-A's yogurt, you don't know what you're missing. I'm just saying, it's amazing. Anywho, um, I just wanted to come on and talk about hair loss. I'm a master cosmetologist. I've been a cosmetologist. Hey, Janoris. I've been a cosmetologist for about 18 years. Before I was a cosmetologist, I was a shampoo assistant. And I know a little bit. I've been a booth renter, I've been an independent contractor, and now I have my own salon. So I know a little bit about, all the size of it. Hey, Miss Cupcake. Sorry I'm late, boo. That's who asked me to do it, y'all, Miss Cupcake. um, let's start with hair loss. First of all, hair loss is going to occur. Hey, Phyllis. Thank you. It's Happy New Year to y'all, too. Hair loss is going to happen with weight loss surgery. Inevitable, y'all. Especially because you are depleting your body of its natural vitamins, iron, folic acids, all of that. Let me just read y'all something that I found. I'm gonna put it over here so it don't get in the way of me like looking at y'all or whatever like that. But it says that hair loss is very common with bariatric surgeries, first of all. And we lose about 5 to 15% of our hair doing bariatric surgery in about the first 1 to 6 months of it, because our hair usually is in the resting phase, which is called telogen. And at any given time, and it's also known as telogen effluvium, and it has to do with the stress to the body and hormonal changes that occur. Well, we know that through bariatric surgery, it is a whole lot of hormonal changes that occur because we throw our body all off because of the depletion of the natural vitamins that we have in our body, the B12, the folic acids, the folate vitamins, the B6s, the C's, the D's, So our body is like all shook up for real. And it says that due to stress, more hair follicles enter the resting phases, which what our hair is in 90% of the time. And because of that, it sheds terribly. Now, let me tell you this, it's gonna be inevitable that it shed, but usually about 3 to 4 months after surgery, um, it'll start it'll start growing back. Um, and you need to do what you have to do as far as keep maintaining it and making sure that it's healthy as possible while it's in those phases. Um, One good thing would be, and a lot of people would tell you do this, do this, do this, but they don't understand that it's necessarily not meant for you to do it all the time. A protein treatment. A protein treatment would be really good for someone who, uh, first of all, don't use them all the time. And I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but protein you really wasn't meant to be sold in a beauty supply store or whatever like that, just to the lay person, because it can be easily overused. It's easy to dry out the hair shaft. It's easy if it's overused. It will break your hair off. Hey, Eugenia, it will break your hair off, and Eugenia, I'm sorry, it'll break your hair off, it'll dry it out or whatever like that. But if you use it correctly, it could be a really good tool as far as strengthening the hair and making it healthy and um, being able to withstand this shedding phase. Now, one thing about hair loss too, it's different types of alopecia. Um, and the alopecia that I'm going to talk about is alopecia areata, and that's basically where you get different spots of baldness in your head, you know, from shedding or whatever like that. Now, if you are already predisposed to having hair shedding or alopecia, meaning that someone in your family may have it genetically, you have had a bout of alopecia in the past, you are having male pattern baldness or something like that, you may be one of those who hair may not come back as soon as someone else's does, if it does at all. If you have a spot in your scalp that is clear, like clean, like you see no follicles in it, and it's just shiny, and it look like it may be scarred, like it look like it may have a little scarring over the skin, you may not receive hair back in that area again. Sometimes people can get tension alopecia. Miss Cupcake, you say that'll be you. Sometimes you can receive tension alopecia, and that's basically where your hair has been pulled. And usually, tension alopecia is usually around these hairlines, it's usually around the middle of the head, or it's usually back here somewhere or down here, and it usually comes from like being young. Your mama pull your hair back real tight, or when you wearing weave, you putting your glue in and then you just snatching your tracks out, that kind of stuff. Now, most of the time with tension alopecia, the hair usually grows back because it's kind of hard to like pull the hair out and then damage the follicle and make it to where the hair don't grow back at all. Now, me myself, and I tell y'all know I tell y'all about myself. I always got a story. Now, me myself, before my hair was black, and before surgery, and I used to wear weave all the time, and I used to love this hairstyle where I would like put me old track right here and gel this back right here and have curls just coming down in my face. Like I have to find y'all a picture one day, but that was like my go-to style because it was easy. I like my hair, my face, whatever like that. Well, after surgery, I kept some tracks in my hair. After surgery, I pulled those. Hey, we won one. After surgery, I pulled those tracks out, and when I pull this track out right here, the hair came with it. So I have like a spot right here. Y'all see that spot right there? I'm gonna show y'all. I got like a spot right there that's still thin, and I have a spot right here that is really thin. And that's from tension alopecia, but I dyed my hair blonde, so you really can't tell it, and it's like a good camouflage, and that's why it's like this now. But I was thinking to myself, what can I do to hide it? Like I started wearing scarves, and I started doing all kinds of stuff. I was like, what the hell have I done to my hair? I thought I had a scarf in here. I was gonna show y'all these different kind of scarves I was buying and stuff like that. But I was like, I can't believe I had done that to my hair. So up and through here, like right here, you can almost part it out. It's like thin from where that one track used to go across my head. So y'all make sure y'all don't do that to yourself. And when you are of a particular age, you get a particular age, and it's like that hair take a little bit longer to grow back. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be careful of tension alopecia. Now, the next thing I would tell you too is when you are having this hair loss or you having this excessive shedding happens too. You want to let me just tell you the steps. Let's do the excessive shedding first. Okay, you got excessive shedding, and that is losing more than 100 strands of hair per day. We're always supposed to lose at least 100 strands of hair per day, combing, brushing, whatever like that. Okay, but it's excessive if you brush and it's like a handful of hair in the brush, or it's all over your clothes and you like, oh my god, or you take a shower and you shampoo your hair and hair's all over the floor. That's excessive shedding. So what you would want to do is, and your shampoo is always going to be a 3 to 4 step pattern. So for excessive shedding, you're going to do a clarifying shampoo. Everybody's supposed to do a clarifier. The clarifier is to get the old dirt out your hair, the old dirt, oil, dandruff, whatever out your hair. Oh Lord, sorry about that, y'all. But a clarifier is to get the old dirt out your hair. And once you do that, then you would go to, hey Loretta Grace, then you're gonna go to whatever is going to be your maintenance or fix issue, whether it's going to be dandruff shampoo, a hot oil treatment, a protein treatment, um, a, a scalp refreshener. Like we do a lot of what's the name of stuff? Sea breeze, like sea breeze things to your scalp to make your scalp feel fresh. Um, what you said? I just saw you. What you said? What you said again? Yeah. You said you started taking biotin 3 months before your surgery, and you still take it. I never experienced hair loss. Thank God. That's really good. We want one. That's good. But I'm gonna tell you about biotin too. Matter of fact, let me write that down. Let me write that down. I'm gonna tell you about biotin. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so Okay, so like I said, it's going to be whatever your fixer is. And then the third step is going to be your moisturizing shampoo. You have to use a moisturizer. I've seen so many people say, I shampoo my hair with a neutralizer, then I put conditioner in it. And I'll be like, okay, well, where did the moisturizer come from? Or where did the moisturizer go? A neutralizer is to do exactly what it says. Neutralize the relaxer to get the hair back to its normal pH. After you do that, you have to moisturize the hair. Do y'all know? Okay, Danny, she said she was diagnosed with scarring alopecia that come from a lot of pulling or something like that. But the uh you have to use the moisturizing shampoo to put moisture back into the hair. After you do the moisturizing shampoo, you have to use a conditioner. I don't necessarily like leave-ins because to me, leave-in conditioners have a buildup on the hair eventually, and it makes the hair heavy, and the hair is not bouncy, flowy, and it doesn't like style correctly. So I would tell you to do a conditioner. In order for it to be a regular conditioner, put it on, leave it on 5 minutes, rinse it off. If you want to do a deep conditioning, you put the conditioner on your hair while it's wet, run it through. You make sure it's in good to the scalp. Put a cap on your head for about 10-15 minutes. The heat from your scalp can make it be a deep conditioner, or you can sit up under a hair dryer to get even more penetration, which is going to make that hair follicle open up like this and soak in that conditioner. Hey, okay, Lachelle love. Hey. Um, so that's the 4-step method for a shampooing and treatment. So if you're going to do, let's say we're going to do a protein treatment, it's going to go like this. You're going to do a, clarifying shampoo. You do that. And let me tell y'all something about the products. If you have really good products, you're going to only need a nickel size amount of product. A nickel to a quarter size. That's it. They sell you 8-ounce bottles, something like this. Really, Miss Cupcake? She said she was diagnosed with CCCA alopecia. When they sell you 8-ounce bottles, and it only takes a quarter or a nickel size amount. So your good products are very, 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 very concentrated. Your hair is supposed to be wet first. So you put in the shampoo in your hair, which is the clarifier. You suzzing it up. You know what you're supposed to do with it after you suzz it up? You let it sit there. The best shampoos, listen to me, this is key. The best shampoos do not suds. I'm going to tell you why. Bubbles happen because they are encircling air. If bubbles or product encircles dirt, it will not suds. So, have you ever had a product and you keep squeezing in your hair, you put it in your head, and you like, golly, I ain't getting no bubbles, I ain't getting no suds. So you squeeze some more, you put it in your hair, I ain't getting enough suds. And eventually, by that third shampoo, you got a whole lot of suds because you done got all of the dirt out with this shampoo the first time, because the first time this shampoo did what it was supposed to do. So, like I say, when you use that quarter size amount, hair already wet, you put it all in your head, you make sure it's good to your scalp. It should not suzz that much because it is working. It is getting the dirt out. Once it gets the dirt out, you let that shampoo do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to sit in your head at least 5 minutes. A good shampoo service takes at least 30 minutes. You let that shampoo sit in your head 5 minutes, because then it is working. It's working that dirt out. It's getting all this dirt and oil and everything like that. After you let it sit for 5 minutes, you rinse. Hey Sheila, you will see the water be super dirty. Let it rinse out. You should feel a squeaky clean feel on your hair, like literally like that. If you don't feel a squeaky clean feel, you need to put the clarifier back in your head again. Wherever you don't feel it squeaky clean, because sometimes you can feel squeaky up here, and back here it's still, you don't feel that squeaky clean. No, put it back in there, right, and put it back in there, soap it up real good, and let it sit again. Rinse it out. You should get a squeaky clean feel. Okay, that's clarifying. Now, let's say we're doing protein. We're going to put on wet hair already a quarter size amount. Rub it in our hands really good. Put it on our hands. Rub it through our hair. comb it through. Comb the protein through. Sit under a hooded hair dryer for 5 minutes. Not 10 minutes, not 15, not 20. 5 minutes. Let your hair get crispy because it's supposed to get crispy. It's supposed to get hard. Once you come from up under the dryer, you are going to rinse and then moisturize shampoo. Moisturize shampoo. Quarter size amount. Put it in the hair. It should not, well, it should suds. It should suds because it don't have no dirt or oil to get out your head. Put it on your hair. Hey, Loretta, put it on your hair. Let that moisturizing shampoo sit on for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, rinse it out. The squeaky, the squeaky feel should be gone because you have just input moisture back into your hair. It should be soft. It should be manageable. Sheila, you so crazy. It should be it should be soft and manageable. So after you rinse that moisturizing shampoo out, you should be able to put conditioner in your hair. Let it sit in for 5 minutes. If you go do a deep conditioner, put the conditioner on your hair and put a cap on and leave it on for 15 minutes up under hooded dryer. After you do all that, y'all, rinse your hair out, blow dry, whatever style, whatever. You should have some good feeling hair. Make that your weekly regimen. And where you inputted that protein is only supposed to be used like once every 2 months. Where you inputted that protein, if you need a dandruff treatment, that's where the dandruff treatment goes, behind the clarifier. If you are doing a relaxer on yourself, which you should not be, you're going to do base your scalp first. Hey, Carol Snowden, you're going to base your scalp first. Only the scalp, not the hair. And then you're going to put your relaxer in, rinse it out. Conditioner first. I don't care if somebody told you to do neutralizer first, you do conditioner. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason you put conditioner on your hair first after a relaxer is this. When you are, and I'm gonna draw this for y'all because I'm an illustrator. I don't know how to draw, but I'll act like it. When you are putting a relaxer on, naturally the hair strand is like that. When you put a relaxer on, the hair strand swells to maybe 2 to 3 inches. 2 to something millimeters or micrometers, the size it was basically, and it swells, so it's swollen, and it kind of opens up. The relaxer opens up the cuticle of the hair like this. A hair strand opens up like this. If you put neutralizer on, these close back up back to the regular hair strand. They close up. They go up. They close back up if you put neutralizer on it. But after you put that relaxer on and this stays open, when do you think is the best time to do a deep conditioning? When that cuticle is open. So you put that conditioner on. And you know what else that conditioner does? If you did not rinse your hair well to get that relaxer out, that conditioner going straight into the cuticle pulls all that extra relaxer out that you may have forgotten to rinse out. So it deep conditions and it makes sure that you get a super clean rinse at the same time. So don't believe the hype about putting neutralizer first. Do conditioner first. Then after you rinse the conditioner out, you put the neutralizer on to seal it all, to make it close all back up. So you put in the relaxer on, the hair is swelling up. You put the conditioner in, and then you put the neutralizer on, and the hair closes back down. So you have an instant deep conditioning treatment. Y'all will see y'all hair almost 100% better than what it used to be. And then shampoo with your, after the neutralizer, you shampoo with your moisturizer, and then you go back with a little bit more conditioner for to for management, to be able to comb through it or whatever like that. That's what I do. And you will have the best head of hair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like literally. And within like a few weeks or a month or so, like you'll see the difference. Um, Another thing you need to do too is make sure that you are getting your ends trimmed. That has a lot to do with a lot of y'all's hair shedding issues or breakage or whatever like that. You ever had somebody, hey Danny, you ever seen somebody who is hanging on to like this real little shed piece of hair that look like it's see-through, and it's looking like this on the end, but it's this thick up here, but it's this thin down here, and they like, my hair down here. And you like, no baby, because I can see through about 3 inches of that hair at the bottom. Y'all, cut it off. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. It's only hair. It will grow back. The hair that you have in the ponytail, you keep it in the ponytail, and because you have it in the ponytail so long, when you take your hair down, it got a ring right where your ponytail holder usually is. It's gonna break. Cut it off. Start over. Start over. It's just hair. It'll grow back. Jeez. Your hair should be trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks, faithfully, more or less 8 weeks. And I don't mean a haircut. I mean just trimmed. Go in and get your hair trimmed. And you get your hair trimmed and you get it trimmed correctly. A trim is not going across the straight of the back bottom of your hair and being done. That's not a trim. A trim is when somebody is sectioning off your hair, pulling it up, each section of your head, trim the ends, and really giving you a thorough all the way through trim. And if they are a good trimmer, cutter, whatever, stylist, whatever, tell them, let me hold a mirror while you doing it. If you are panicky and one of those people who say, don't cut a lot of my hair, and I don't want to be bald headed and all that kind of stuff like that. First of all, don't go to somebody who you know scissor happy, because we as stylists can sometimes get happy with those shears. But if your stylist knows their clientele, they will be able to know or talk to the client and tell you exactly what they're about to do. They have no problem letting you hold a mirror so you can see what they're about to cut or trim. And you will probably find your stylist for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Um, I have a lot of my clients who've been with me for a long time, and I mean some of them 15 years or so, and they still, be like, oh, don't trim my hair, but they are the ones that have their hair flowing down their back. Y'all can look on my Instagram for my hair salon. It's called Top Notch Hair Designs, and it's at TPNTCHDZ. I think no, I'm sorry. It's Top Notch Hair Designs Mobile. I think it is. I'm gonna look it up for y'all. Anyway, y'all can look at my Instagram. I usually don't tell people about my business Instagram, but I tell y'all my followers. But all of my clients usually have long, 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 long hair. It's Top Notch Hair Designs, all one word. I'll show y'all my picture. I know it's hard for y'all to see it, but and it's backwards. Let me turn this thing around for a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me show y'all this real quick. That's my baby doll. Hold on. Don't look at my disc. Don't look at my disc. Don't look at my disc. Where it at? That's it right there. Top Notch Hair Designs. So, you see my picture right there? Yeah. Turn around for my disc. Yeah. So, you can see I got people on there who have healthy, 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 healthy hair, and they have down their backs. Them usually be the ones who hate to get their hair trimmed, but they know that I mean well, and they know that I want them to have healthy hair. Um, I also you know, it has been like really good trying to help people with hair loss because I also do clients who are suffering from cancer, and I do a lot of cancer cuts, meaning people who are going through radiation who need to get like just cut off all their hair so they can do their radiation or chemo and then start over again. I make wigs, I save hair so I can make people wigs who may need a wig after cancer treatment, and I give them away for free. So, you know, um, and I do that because that's just something that I like to do. I like to help out like that. I hadn't, God bless, I hadn't had anyone who needed one lately, which is good because that means that everybody is healthy and doing well. Um, but if you ever need some advice for hair, please reach out to me because I am here to help. Um, so that's about that. Yes, I had to learn, yes, how to put a good trim with their nose and missing. Right. Right. We won one. Oh, let me tell y'all this. Somebody said something about biotin. Now, let me just give y'all this tidbit about biotin. Miss Cupcake, I got you. Inbox me, girl. Inbox me on Facebook or on my Instagram, Old Miss History BSG. Uh, but biotin, biotin, vitamin E, anything like that. Hair, nail, and skin vitamins. Anytime you start a vitamin, and I'm gonna just tell you what some doctors ain't gonna tell you, but I listen behind the doors sometime and stuff like that. But if you are going to start a vitamin and you are a procrastinator, you are a forgetful person, you may you may just not remember. Do not take your biotin every day. Start out taking that biotin every other day or every 2 to 3 days because biotin has an adverse effect on some people. It will make all your hair fall the fuck out if you do not take it regularly. A lot of people take it and then they be doing good, and then all of a sudden they stop and they forget that they stopped. They just don't start taking it, and then they be like, oh my god, my hair is shedding, oh my god. And then they be like, you know what, I ain't taking my biotin, and they start taking their biotin, but it's actually the opposite. They're taking their biotin and they forget, and their body said, okay, we gonna show you, and they just start falling the hell out, and then they notice it's falling out, and they be like, oh my god, let me take my biotin. And that's usually how it happens. And because biotin is a very potent vitamin, and it can have a big effect on your hair. So be careful when taking biotin, folic acids, the hair, nail, and skin vitamins and stuff like that. If you go start taking them to make your hair or nails grow, just take them once every 2 or 3 days. Don't take them every day because then your body get used to you having it in your system every day. But if you have it in your system every 2 to 3 days, your body say, okay, we'll just get a little bit of this just this time. Then we'll come back and we'll get a little bit more. So we good. We on a regimen. So if you forget one, your body is not in shock, and it ain't gonna say, "Let me fall the hell out." You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like, okay, well, we'll just wait for her to take it again in the next couple of days. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's really really important. Okay, I've been on the hair and the biotin and stuff like that. And if y'all need some more questions, just say. I mean, if y'all need something else, just ask me. I don't mind. But what I wanted to say too was that I have been on a dang on self-made, self-proclaimed diet, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm sorry if you had alopecia hair color. That's not true. I have a friend right now, Danny. She said she was told that if you have alopecia, your hair won't grow back. That's not true. It depends on what type of alopecia, first of all, Danny. And also, it depends on if it's genetic, like I said earlier, or if it's, you're welcome, Janoris, or if it is something that will happen from like a chain reaction. One of my friends has alopecia, and she is like completely bald, like bald, but she is gorgeous being bald. And for a long time, she would not wear her bald head because of her alopecia. And it just started in a little spot one day, and then she got another spot, and she got another spot. So then, the alopecia just took over, and she had to like cut all her hair off. Well, excuse me. At first her eyebrows went too, and then after her eyebrows went, she just went completely bald. And she don't mind me talking about this because, and matter of fact, I might get her to come on here and talk to y'all about it one day with her because she is so nice and she love to talk. But like I said, she's completely bald, but she's beautiful. And she just started growing her hair back. One thing we do in our salon is a lot of shampoos. We don't wash hair, we shampoo hair. And that's something my teacher taught me. Every time we used to say wash, she'd be like, "What are you doing?" We'd be like, "Oh, my bad, shampoo." So we shampoo a lot of hair in our salon. And we also service people who just want to get a shampoo and walk out the door. A good shampoo. It's going out because you know I have nothing. I just cut it out too well. Oh Lord, a good shampoo will get the circulation, will get that circulation moving under your scalp. Have you ever walked like a mile or something and your legs start itching really bad? Like they just start itching and you just start scratching like what the hell is going on? What it is that it's the blood. You didn't walk long enough and far enough where the blood just started circulating in your legs and it starts itching. Well, the same thing with the scalp. If you get a really good shampoo, your scalp will start itching. You'll be like, oh my God. But what it's doing is it's getting that good shampoo, is getting that blood circulating up under that scalp. So, uh, we said that at the salon that we were going to try to get her hair to grow because she wanted to get like a boy cut, something like how I got my hair cut, but she wanted a low, like a low fade, and she was gonna get it like low on the sides and the back and just have hair up here or whatever. So we was like, we're gonna try it out. So she waited 2 weeks and she saw and it was coming in. The hair was coming in. So what they started doing was shampooing her hair every week that she came. And her hair has grown. Her hair has grown, y'all, in the past 2 weeks. And if I can get her on here tomorrow while we at the salon, I'm gonna do it because now she's able to like wear like this short boy cut, and she blonded it, so it's really cute. But she's so happy. She was like, "Oh my God, I got some of my hair back, y'all," and she just so happy. So don't believe the hype. Um, Alopecia. If you have alopecia, your hair can grow back, but it depends on what type. Like uh our YouTube friend just said if you have maybe scarring alopecia or whatever like that, it may not. Dana said she got scarring alopecia, so it may not grow back, but it does. So, you know, it is what it is. So, we try to, help everybody out, see what we can do or whatever like that. Um, Now, what I was gonna talk about too. Oh, another thing I had wrote down to talk about. I've been on this journey. That's what I was starting out with. I've been on this journey. The journey I've been on, Invisilign braces. Lord, y'all, why did I decide to wait till I'm in my 40s plus to get braces? They hurt. They hurt, y'all. I Let me tell y'all this story. I have a friend. My friend is like a really really intuitive person. And I was telling her, I said, guess what I did? And she was like, what? I was like, I signed up for Smile Direct. I don't know if I should say their name or not, but I was like, I signed up for a Smile Direct. I said, I'm gonna get some braces sent to my house, and I'm gonna do my teeth, and I'm gonna get my teeth straight because I was getting like some pushing and some crowding going on this bottom tooth right here that I did not like, and it's straightened up right now. See? but I was getting some crowd, and so I was like, I'm gonna do my own braces. So they sent me the kit, and the kit was like half price. I paid like $19.99. I did my own molds, and I was about to send it back in. And something in my spirit kept saying, "Don't send that in yet. Don't send it in. Don't sign nothing. Don't do nothing." And I kept telling my friend, I said, "Wait," I said, I said I'm about to do Smile Direct. I said, but some keep telling me don't do. She said, "What are you about to do?" I said, "I'm about to do Smile Direct." She said, "No, ma'am." I said, "Why not?" She said, "Girl." She said, "Why are you going to do that?" I said, "Because I want to straighten up this bottom tooth." She said, "Well, let me tell you about that." She said, "How can somebody truly give you really good dental advice if they are literally not looking in your mouth? They literally don't know what your mouth looks like. They just going on some impressions that you made in your house." Because let me tell y'all something. When I made the impressions, I missed some teeth. I didn't leave it in as long, so I was really scared how them trays was gonna come back. But I ain't saying nothing. I was just gonna send it in anyway. So she was like, because I was thinking to myself, well, how are my teeth gonna move if I don't have brackets? And I told my friend, and she was like, exactly. She said, in order for your teeth to shift, you have to have attachments on it. Y'all, let me tell you, this other place, and I already said their name, but I did some research, and I did some research on the internet, and I found out that they had been getting sued by a lot of people because they have been shifting people's teeth, and the teeth have been falling out. Oh my God. Because when you move someone's teeth, they start getting loose. Well, with Smile Direct, they don't put from me looking on the internet, from me reading or me doing research, they don't put brackets on your teeth to move them like braces do. Y'all know the little things that's on each teeth? That's so they can move and pull and tug and shift the teeth the way they want them teeth to go. Well, what they're doing with the trays, they put the whole tray in the mouth, and the whole tray is like shifting and moving or whatever like that, I guess, I assume. And upon my research reading, people are suing them, but a lot of people don't know that they're being sued because they can't say the company's name. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is allegedly. Let me put that out there. This is allegedly, and this is what I read. This is an alleged thing. So, with Vital Smiles, I mean, not, I mean, with Invisalign, I said Vital Smiles. Why did I say that? With Invisalign, they put brackets on your teeth. I don't know if anybody can tell I have brackets on my teeth, but I don't have my trays in right now because I was actually finna eat my yogurt. But like, I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Y'all see, you kind of see it like that. Y'all see these little brackets right here? They white, so you can't see them. But yeah, you can see them right here too. But they all over my teeth everywhere. What is that? Don't look at that. I don't know. Y'all don't pay no attention. Anyway, you can see these little brackets all over my teeth. Yeah, you can see them like that too. But they make it where your teeth are almost like everything in your mouth is like invisible. Like I say, I don't have my trays on right now because I want to eat my yogurt. But when I say every time you put a new tray in, you put one in every week or however they do your what your routine is going to be, because everybody has a different program. So in my program, I switch mine out every week. Oh my God. It feel like somebody is vice gripping these damn teeth and shifting and pulling. I was like, I'm too damn old for this. I'm too old for this shit. This shit hurt. But after like 2 days, it don't hurt no more. So I'm glad I made the decision to go to Invisilign, you know. So I wanted to say that yesterday. because I know everybody was looking at me like, why is she talking like that? Because when I have my Miss Cupcake, it is truly real. Because when I have my Invisalign in, like you can tell that I have like a lisp because I'm trying to talk around them or whatever like that. But yeah, so it's been a mess. But I have been trying to just make sure that I uh keep these teeth right, because I saw somebody on Facebook say one day, Thompson, why is it that I'm walking around seeing more 40 and 50 year olds with braces than the younger people? You know why? Because we don't want to be sitting around like your grandma with no teeth. We saw what it can do. Oh Lord, people just don't understand. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I've been on here 45 minutes and 42 seconds, and I don't want to hold y'all up. I did promise that I was going to come on today and talk about the alopecia and hair loss, and I just hope that it helps somebody. Like always, if anybody have any questions that they want to add, this is hair color, y'all. I've been at work all day, and I just got home not too long ago with this hair color. I have to get off when I take a shower. But um, thank you, Miss Cupcake. But if y'all need any information from me, as always, y'all can inbox me on YouTube. You can inbox my Instagram at old me is history VSG, or you can send me a message through the Nice Losers of WLS on Facebook. And if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't be scared to subscribe to me. Hit the bell. And just know that if you subscribe to me, I subscribe back to you. Even if you don't have any followers, I'll probably be your one follower. And I just want y'all to remember, um, I'm here. I'm here for motivation, self help, whatever it is. And um, I just want you to, in this program, make sure that you are following the rules. Um, because if you follow the rules of the program, um, thank you, we 101. If you follow the rules of the program, you will definitely, definitely, definitely get out of it what you need to get out of it, because it is not easy. It is a hard road. Don't let nobody make you think it's easy. We definitely try to, we definitely try to, do our best as far as I definitely try to do my best as far as getting out information that I think is pertinent to people, and some things that I think that will help people also. So make sure that you are able to, um, help another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so crazy. It's cooking time. She need her certificate now. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all know me. I'll be back. I will try to be back before Monday again with another topic. If y'all got a topic, Miss Cupcake, anybody else, we want one. If y'all got another topic y'all want me to talk about next week, just shoot it up under my YouTube, and we will go there. Thank you, Lachelle. As always, follow the rules, follow the rules, follow the rules. I love y'all. Peace.